Hello and welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to understand how to add Razorpay payments into Zoho CRM. So here I'm using Razorpay as my payment gateway, and here my objective is as soon as I'm going to receive a new payment to my Razorpay, then automatically and instantly a contact for the same should be created in my Zoho CRM. So now here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my Razorpay with my Zoho CRM using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So now here to see the working of this automation and to learn this process step by step, let me take you all to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So here on my screen you can see my Razorpay account, and as you all know that I am using my payment gateway as Razorpay. So basically here my objective is as soon as I'm going to receive a new payment through my Razorpay, then automatically I want to create that customer as a new contact in my Zoho CRM account. So now here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my Razorpay with my Zoho CRM account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So here to access the Pabbly Connect, you need to search for pabbly.com/connect in your browsers, and it will take you to the homepage of Pabbly Connect. So this is the homepage of Pabbly Connect, but here before moving forward, let me all tell you about the Pabbly community. So this is the Pabbly community where automation users, business owners and marketers connect. You can ask questions, share your workflows and get instant replies and helpful feedback from others who have faced these similar challenges. It is an active and supportive space to learn and grow together. And now you can find the link to join the Pabbly community in the description box below. Make sure to check it out and join the Pabbly community as soon as possible. Alright, let's move back to our Pabbly Connect's homepage, and here you can see two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get free 100 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm going to click on the sign in. Now after signing in, you can see all Pabbly apps went away. You can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my different applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect by clicking on this access now. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection, I need to create a workflow first. So for that, I'm going to click on this create workflow button given on the top right corner, and then it's asking me to select the workflow builder. So here you can see two options. One is new beta and the another one is classic. So basically beta version is modern, faster and more flexible, whereas classic one is stable and the familiar approach. So in this video, we are going to use this newly launched feature, that is beta version, by clicking on this select button given over here, and then a create workflow dialog box has appeared in front of us. So here we need to give a name to our workflow, so I'm going to give the name as Add Razorpay Payments into Zoho CRM, and then it is asking me to select the folder. So in the left side corner of this dashboard, you can see a folder section under which you can see the multiple folders that I've already created with different names to save my workflows accordingly. And here in this particular case, I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select the folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you need to click on this learn more hyperlink given over here, and it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. Alright, let's move back to our Pabbly's dashboard, and here to create a new workflow, we are going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here let me tell you that there are two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this, that means action is the response towards that trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So we are going to click on this add trigger button, and here as you know that I am using my payment gateway as Razorpay. So we are going to select our trigger application as Razorpay over here, and here we are going to select the app event as payment captured. Then we are going to click on this connect, And here you can see I've received a webhook URL. That means here I'm going to use this webhook URL to connect my Razorpay with Pabbly Connect. So following the instructions given below, firstly I'm going to copy the webhook URL, and here I've already logged in my Razorpay account. So this is my Razorpay account, and here to set up the webhook inside the Razorpay account, we are going to click on this developers option given in the left side bar. And here you can see the option of webhooks, and here we are going to add a new webhook. So we are going to click on this button, and here a webhook setup dialog box has appeared in front of us. So it is asking us for the webhook URL. So here we are going to add the webhook URL that we have received in our Pabbly's workflow, and here the secret is not required field, so we are going to leave it blank. And here for the active events, we are going to select the event as payment captured, and now here after entering all the required details, we are going to click on this create webhook, and it says webhook saved successfully. That means we have successfully set up a webhook inside our Razorpay account. So let's move back to our Pabbly's workflow, and here you can see as it is waiting for webhook response. That means here to receive a webhook response, we need to do a test submission. And to do a test submission, we are going to make a test payment through our Razorpay payment page. So for that, let me take you back to my Razorpay account. Here I'm going to click on this payment pages. So here we are going to copy a random payment page link, and then we are going to open it in a new tab. And now here we are going to add some dummy details and make a test submission. So here you can see the amount. Here for the first name, we are going to add the name as demo, last name as user, and here you can see some other details as well. So we are going to modify the details. Here we are going to modify the number as well. Alright, and here these details are going to remain the same. Here for the product, we are going to select the product from the drop down, and then we are going to click on this pay. Alright, and here you can see that my payment is in a test mode. That means here I'm going to make a test payment. So for that, I'm going to select the payment method as UPI, and here I'm going to add the UPI ID as success at the Razorpay. And then we are going to click on this verify and pay. And here you can see we have successfully made a payment over here. So let's go and check our Pabbly's workflow. And here you can see we have successfully received the payment details, where we have received the UPI ID. Here you can see the status. Here you can see the order ID, street address, state. Here you can see the product name. Here you can see the zip code, phone number. Here you can see the last name, first name, and the email address of our customer, with some other details as well. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger over here. So once we have received a new payment to our Razorpay, then automatically I want to create a new contact for this customer in my Zoho CRM account. So for that, we are going to add an action step over here, and here we are going to select our application as Zoho CRM and our app event as create a contact. Then we are going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, we are going to select add a new connection. If your Zoho CRM account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, we are going to click on this connect with Zoho CRM. And here to connect the application, it is asking me to enter the domain of my Zoho account. So now here to get the domain, let me take you back to my Zoho account, and here in the URL you can see the domain is zoho.com. So we are going to copy the first domain, then we are going to paste it over here. Then we are going to click on the save. And here you can see Pabbly Connect is requesting for the access. So I'm going to accept it and give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly. And here you can see we are now successfully connected. So it easily got connected because here I was already logged in my Zoho CRM account. So to build an easy connection, make sure you are already logged in your Zoho CRM account in the same browser, or it is going to ask for the account details such as the username and the password of your Zoho account. And once you're going to add the details, automatically your account is going to get connected with Pabbly Connect. Alright, let's move forward, and here it is asking me to select the lead source. So here the drop down menu, you can see all the options available. I'm going to select my option as online store. You can select it as per your requirement, and then it is asking me for the first name, last name, email, and some other details. So now here, instead of entering these details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I received in my trigger step or my previous action steps. Mapping makes the text dynamic so that when you're going to receive new payments to our Razorpay, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So here for the first name, we are going to map the first name of our customer. So we are going to search for the first name. So this is the first name. Here we are going to map the last name of our customer. So this is the last name. Here we are going to map the email address. this is the email address. Then here this title and the department is not required field, so we are going to leave it blank. Here for the phone number, we are going to map the phone number of our customer, so this is the phone number. Again, here for the mobile, we are going to map the same phone number, and the other fields are not a required field, so we are going to leave them blank. And here it says email opt-out, so for that I'm going to select yes. You can select it as per your requirement. And now here, after entering all the required details, we are going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully created a new contact in our Zoho CRM account for the new payment received through our Razorpay. So let's go and check it. Here I'm going to refresh it, and here you can see we have successfully created a new contact with the name demo user. You can see the email address and the phone number of the contact. So with this, we have successfully set up entire automation. Now let's test this automation to see the working of this amazing automation that we just right now created. So now here to see the working, what we are going to do is that we are going to make another test payment in our Razorpay payment page. So I'm going to refresh it, and here I'm going to add another dummy details where I'm going to add the first name as dummy, last name as user, and here we are going to add, and here we are going to modify these details. So let me do that. And here we are going to select the product, and then we are going to click on this pay. And again, here you can see the payment is in a test mode, so we are going to select the method as UPI. Here I'm going to add the UPI ID, and then we are going to click on this verify and pay. And here you can see we have successfully made a payment over here. So now after making a successful payment, let's go and check our Zoho CRM account. Here I'm going to refresh it once again. And here you can see we have successfully created a new contact with the name dummy user. Here you can see the email address and the phone number. So with this, we have successfully seen the working of this automation as well. Now here, let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have selected our trigger as Razorpay and our action as Zoho CRM, so that when you're going to receive a new payment through our Razorpay, then automatically using the customer details, it is going to create a new contact in our Zoho CRM account as well. Alright, so these were the steps to how to add Razorpay payments into Zoho CRM. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. And if you found this video helpful, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more automation tutorials. Also, if you have any doubts, then feel free to drop them in the comments below. See you in the next video. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, then you can write it at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit this URL. Now, if you liked the video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.